Waiting for the green light. Waiting for the green light. Waiting for the green light. And the green light on. Ah! Alright, welcome back everyone. Oh, I forgot to return this to its place. Even though I finished 4 hours of work today, I'm not satisfied because I couldn't finish any additional effects to the conversation, to the story. In other words, game development, real game development on the stupid good for nothing engine. So I decided to work more today. If I finish 6 hours, I might exceed it even more. And I forgot to bring something to drink. Let me bring something to drink after an hour, okay? So, what's going on? We have the stupid conversation system. Adding the adjective, the prefix stupid, not the adjective, before everything now, signified that I didn't calm down. I watched another Star Trek episode for the Next Generation, and I thought I will calm down after that, but nope. So anyhow, we have the conversation stupid system in here, and we have the event system in here. The stupid event system, sorry. And we have... I still have this stupid thing here. Get out, Fred. And get out. I don't care about you. Get out. And I need to write a new script for the conversation. Cutscene based on the description of the story in here, the first draft. The goal is to finish Act 1 before the end of this week. So hopefully I will be able to finish all of these guys, all of these lines, to add the scripts for the cutscenes, how they work based on the description. I already wrote one and I already programmed it, add the data to the stupid thing and tested, and it was working. But because of some step backs and some stupid bugs I have found, and I lost the work. So I need to redo it. But I was thinking, maybe I will change the blur from partial blur for the first toker, which is William in this case, into the GUI layer, so it will affect both characters and even the GUI. I'm thinking, I'm not sure. So anyway, let's get on. Let's start the timer and play some music. And try to calm down and start working slowly. So I want to play this one. Start the timer. So this is how you add me. It's so loud. Why? Let me lower the speakers themselves. So to add the scripts, I must first add the conversation part first, number 12, to the event system. Then I add the timestamps, which is, you can see them in the table here. 0, 25, 38, 49, 65. Then we need to add the scripts. And one of the wonderful things about my system, it would work normally if I add all... I never use this one. I could use it for some stuff. I could add segments and name them scripts. As you can see, each script is separated with a semicolon. Actually, I can take all of these and put them in one section, but I could give a name to these categories, like the first one, position initialize, and add it. Oh, I didn't paste, damn it. And the second one is the map effect, map FX. So here you will see the code in here, and here you'll see the code here. In this code, I didn't separate them, so it's a huge mess. It's adding and initializing two different effects. So actually I could make the code a little bit more clear by separating them into different segments. So here is the Toker FX. I should call it initialize as well, but well. So all of this will happen immediately at timestamp 0. At 25, you have again we can call it the same thing, map FX. Should I make FX all capital or all small? Better to have consistency. Yeah, all of them capital. And then Toker FX. As I said before, and as you can see, the script I already wrote it, so I don't need to think too much about it. And this works as a good backup as well. So if the thing's fucked up again, so cam move, map FX again. I can call it like end, delete, something, reduce, back, but whatever. Toker FX. Maybe later on I will start to have more practical names for them. So here FX end, Kingdom's End, FX ends anyway. And this is move original chat box, move chat frame. Dang it. Can I change the name without screwing up everything in the world? Let me save the campaign first, because I don't know what will happen if I do save. No, it doesn't change the name, fuck me. Okay, and the last one will make the chat box invisibility. Did I make it invisible? Yeah, the first step. Save. Let's test it. Did I screw up things in here? When I clicked on save on the chat box. Nope. Copy. Oh, this is the campaign here. So before we didn't have the cutscene, and you need to trust me on that because I didn't show you in this video that there is no cutscene. But if you played the previous one, you can see there's no cutscene if you have the patience to watch like 4 hours of debugging. So we will start from 11 immediately. Timer should be in there, but the move immediate scripts is triggered from 6. So this is not a good test. So let me return from 6. I know I will have to play this video completely, not from the beginning, but at least from 6. So this is the first time when he felt tired all of a sudden. And now he noticed there's someone strange in here. Later on I will add cars actually on the map as objects, and maybe I will animate them as well. And they should disappear after he felt tired. This is the new scripts that we just add. You see, if I can read it for you guys. First thing, it made the chat box invisible. Moved the chat frame. This is the chat box, the one inside. The whole thing is the chat frame. Moved downward, and 15 tick immediately moved down. Not immediately, over time, and 15 tick. We add the blur effect for the map, and we add a different. We add a pass to the scripts of the FX, which is this pass. So actually, it run both passes of the effect. This one just add to the array to run number 1, and then it changed the variable of blur distance, which is, if you go here, a blur distance, this one. So the original 0.2, the code I made it into 0.01, much bigger. And then add a blur for the second run. The distance factor from the screen as a circular 0.4, which will be divided by the position of the pixel, this one. I described the effects in the previous video 2 days ago, so I'm going quickly on it in here because I need to continue working. Then I set up the second effects that will affect William alone. So if you notice, if I run the game again, let me run it from 11, even though you will see Tamer in the wrong position. He should be outside of the screen, but whatever. So you'll see it will become invisible and immediately go down. This one will become invisible, the chat frame. Sorry, the chat box. The chat frame will move down, and the effects on the background actually is different than the effect on William. The effect on William is this code, and this one on the screen. And on the screen should be much faster than on William, 10 times. Or around, because this is not 10. This is like 4 times, and this one is 10 times. And yet, I kinda don't like the effect that much, to be honest. The numbers, I didn't see any circle forming in the center on the background. It's look weird. It seems like the background didn't even change anything. Actually it did, but it looked a little bit weird for some reason. I mean, it should have started. There's some screwed up in here. It didn't start from normal. It immediately became hazy, then it changed. What the hell happened? So, smooth sailing, everyone. Smooth sailing. There is no smooth sailing in life. Frick. So, something is screwed up, and I'm not sure what it is. Wait a second. Oh yeah, the clone is hard-coded. Yeah, I cannot trigger these effects as if they are clones or not, or references. maybe the reason you started the effect and after 25 it turned. I mean, they were active. I could deactivate them and activate them here, or join both in one timer. The thing is, yeah. Maybe I should add the effects at here. I wanted to give time to William before he feel the sudden pain and change all of a sudden. So we are going to move these here, and we are going to delete those. So here to 25 at zero, we are going to delete this one and this one. I cannot change the order of the sections in here, so I'm afraid I'm going to add the initialize code inside the same section of the variable initialization for the timer, which will make the code look like this. If I delete the 2, I could add the 2, but why did he delete 25? Because you didn't separate them. Whatever. Let's just delete. So let's give it another try and see the effects. See, now it's much better. It didn't start the effect immediately. I mean, it didn't start and wait the 25 tick, then it started to shift. But it gave 25 tick without anything to do, which was the intended effects that was in my mind. So let me show you again. Now you will see the green, the traffic light will go lower, then go up. Then he will feel like all of a sudden tired, but not immediately. Now you say, maybe I should give up. Now he will wait 25 tick, then he will feel dizzy all of a sudden, and he will see himself beside timer. Exactly. As you notice, the shot frame immediately appeared. Maybe to make it more dramatic, I should make it add more delay to it, like adding much more tick in here. I mean here. So in here, it immediately after the effect ended, the chat box immediately appeared. Maybe I should add some time in between. I will ask Ashan about that, and actually I'll send her a link to this video to see what she thinks. So these little details, quality assurance and whatever, yeah, need more people opinion, I believe. So we finished 12. We finished step level 12. Let's continue. So we need to add another one. So in this video, I will show you how I add more effects. So at first, I need to know what is CD12. So in here, I go to dialog, and it says, "Hey, what the? Hi, where are you looking for me? Where my manner? I'm William Smith." So here, I could add another pose for dramatic effects. CD13. I was making sure. CD1, 13. So the dramatic effects. So at 50, I will move the shot frame downward slowly. So let's make it into 80 seconds. So 50 plus 80 is 130. And after 70 tick, 70 tick is enough? 100. As 230, it will move up. And it will move slowly again. So move original over 80 tick. So 80 tick. Actually, before it moves slowly, let's make the chat box invisible. After the 80 tick, it will be 310. But the chat box won't appear immediately. Let's make it appear after like 20 tick. So 330. And that's it. So let's take a look. Before we take a look, we need to add this. So we come here, we add 13. And at 13 we add 3 time stamps. And at the first one, we move the chat box. We will call it chat box initialize or move or whatever. And oh god, it should be chat frame, damn it. Whatever. The naming is just to let me know and let the timer know the ideas. And it would be nice to have meaningful naming. Whoops, did I skip? So let's take a look. We will start at 11. No, at 12. At 12. So we will immediately see the changes. So here, when I click, what the? I wasn't focusing, did I? I wrote it wrong, didn't I? Yeah, invisible false should be at. Oh, it immediately. The problem is every time I get into a new conversation part, it will immediately update the dialogue. I wonder if there's a way to skip the dialogue updating, because I was thinking the dialogue will stay the same, but silly me, it's automatically updated to CD13. So here in the conversation, 12 will say, hey, what's that? And at 13, I'm high. So when the event jump from 12 to 13, it automatically updates. So I'm afraid we need to make it invisible at 0. So we're going to add 0. Save. I might add a script to tell the conversation, hey, skip updating the next conversation part, and then make another script to update it, to make it look more beautiful, or to give myself more control over the as you can see now. If I click, it will automatically jump to the next part of the conversation, but I don't want to show it immediately, so I force it to become invisible, then move down slowly, then after a while it will move up and become visible again after a while, after 20 ticks. Did you see that? How much time did it give it to appear? Uh, 80 tick, 20 tick, yeah. The time when the chat frame reached to the original position till it showed only 20 tick. Did you see how fast was that? That's because each tick worth 16 milliseconds. So 20 multiplied by 16 is 320 milliseconds. That's mean third second only. So when it goes down, then it goes up, only 1/3 second before it shows when it reaches to the top. See that? Maybe I should make it a little bit more, and it seems it became, it went down and it took way much longer than I wanted. But this is a good example how you, or me, or anyone who's going to use this in the future, hey look, palm tree. This is how you add scripts. The funny part is, I need to add more scripts similar to this one if I want to cancel the cutscene part. I need to write it here. And only one conversation bar cancel I made, which was CD1, which I lost because I lost the work of this sort of thing. Yeah. Congratulations. If you watched the last video, I found a bug. When I update the conversation data, it removed the effects. It doesn't save them. And I lost the work in here. Thanks God I have a backup, so I only lost 12. Which I just wrote it today at the start of this video. So let's take let's continue working. I'm going to continue working at least for another hour and a half. And if I have more energy of the scrap, I will continue work and add more. So let's take a look on the story. So here, where were we? I reached here. The timer didn't say anything. I was looking for my friend Roya. She was supposed to introduce me to her boss, who's then here he get exhausted again. At the start, before timer, he said anything. So yeah, definitely I need to make a way to skip the maybe I can add the effect of passing away in this section. Yeah, let me do that. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. It's a little bit tricky, but I can do that. I can play around. So this one, I was looking for my friend Roya. That means it won't give the player time to read. Actually, it will cancel his reading in this case, but we will give the player enough time to read, I guess. So let's see. So it's a CD14, and this will be a delayed effect. Let's see how this will work. CD14. I would like to make it on CD15, but the problem is the effect will happen while Tamer face will be on the shot box. So yeah, let's try to do it like this. So when he said the stuff, let's give the player enough time to read. So I believe 200 tick maybe will be enough. We already have an example when we run this stupid thing. So when it disappeared and returned, that's like 300 ticks. So 200 ticks should be enough. Let's take a look. So at 200 tick, the shot bar will move, but a little bit faster. Let's make it 30 tick. And maybe let's make the shot box invisible again. And after the 30 tick, after 10 tick, so it will be 240. We will do a little bit of stupid blur effect again. And it will be only on the character, maybe. So let's steal this one. So this one will add a blur too. It will add pass 1. Actually, I want to remove pass 0 as well. So no, I don't have a delete pass CP. Dang it. Dang it. I didn't program the spark, did I? Are you sure? Yeah, because it's game related to. I didn't install dynamic game related tag building yet. Such life. Give me a second. So I need actually I have written the what do you call it, the signature here. So I need the Toker Bart timer index and the blur name. Let me copy the thing first, will you? So we add pass 1 to William for blur 2 fx data, so 0. And because we are deleting it, we don't need to set a variable to it. Then we set the factor for the first pass, which is the second one actually, but it's number 1. Then we add a timer for it. And this timer, let's make it 15. So after 15 tick, let's make it 20. 260. The effect will go on the negative side. Let me think for a second. And after 15 seconds, let's delete it. Then after another 20 or 15 tick, actually let's make it 300 because I like complete numbers. We will move this one. Should go down, it shouldn't go it should be moved T. And it should take only 30 tick. Move original should happen now. And at 340 we make it invisible. I could make it invisible immediately when it showed up. Oh, at 330, the second it and actually 20 tick was nothing, so let's make it 30 tick, so 30, 30, 60. So all of this belong to CD14. Wait a minute, the shot box in CD14 is for timing, no? No, this is a delayed one. It's still for here. It's still for William. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit confused, because I'm a little bit confused. Oh, wait. I shouldn't make it invisible. I should make it invisible later. Actually, I shouldn't even return it back. Okay, focus a bit. He feel tired all of a sudden, right? At CD14, I was looking for my friend. Yeah, I shouldn't show it back. I will show it back in 15. That's what I was trying to do. So, glad that I cached it up. This one going to be deleted. At CD15, after let's say 50. No, I didn't want to delete it, but no problem. I remember what I did is move original, and then after like 80, it will make it invisible. And this one 30. So let's add these guys. I don't know if the player will notice. 50 is a little bit way, I mean a little bit of delay, so let's make it here 20, and let's make this one 30 plus 30, 60 plus 20, 80. Let's make it 80. All right, so let's add these two. At 14, we will add the stamps. And at 15, we will add the stamps as well. Game development, everyone. At here, we will have chat frame initialize. 24, we will have William. Oh, let's make it Will Smith. FX start. I should have some kind of consistency in the naming, but whoops. So at 260 this code, that's 240 this code, at 200 this code, and we're done with this one. And this one, shot frame move. Shot box invisibility. Save. Copy. And let's take a look. So the new one will start here. Actually, this one, the 13, to show up again anytime soon. Hi, where are you looking for me? Where's my manor? I'm William Smith. Now when I click, it will make this one invisible. Then after a while he will get tired. Or maybe not. Oh, I have 13 plus. This is the one he get tired all of a sudden. We have some screwed up. Before 13 and between 13 and 14, there's another step called 13 plus. Which William say ... I forgot to add it before. Oh God. So actually I have 1 billion mistakes. Tamer was the one who's saying ... So in here, I need to go 13A and make Tamer say that. And then it goes to 14, but that shouldn't screw up my... Actually it did. It did. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Total screwed up. I don't know who's tired, William or I. Let me see how the effects happens again, because I got confused 1 billion times. So, because I didn't copy the file, it moved way too fast, which is supposed to be. As you notice, only William changed, which is the case. I might ask Ashan later on to draw him when he's feel tired, or let it affect And what is going on here? Why it's out of the box? So because you shift the stupid position without redesign the size. Yeah, your mistake. So actually it's working fine, but Tamer didn't say anything, not William. So let's do more. We have 18 minutes before an hour ends. If I check the time of the video, it's 45. Alright, so where were we? Oh, Timer doesn't say anything again? But that is not written in the scripts. Dang it. Not again. Where scripts? The dialogue. I believe the ... was after this one. So actually, this is CD113A, or whatever the number was. F for failure, for God's sake. Who told you to autocomplete? Screw you. So actually in the story, Tamer doesn't say anything again. Should I delete this? Should I add this? I don't know. For now, I will just ignore it. Because to be honest, I wasn't supposed to work on this. I should edit the file first, make a second draft for the story before but I need to test things on the stupid cutscene system, so I just start working on it. What I'm trying to say, don't be surprised if when I finish the story, I delete everything that I'm doing now and start over. I will learn more on the stupid system, I will fix more bugs, I will add more features, I will have better idea how the cutscene works and how it looks like and how the effects work. So it might be better to just start over. So here he says maybe I should go to sleep right here, no need to return home, but I don't know the job I need. And Tamer also says, you were looking for a job, you say? I'm thinking to actually change the scripts a little bit by adding here kid. And in the localization, I added here. Here in Arabic, if you say kid by using the word طفل, it's way much more insulting than it sounds in English. In English, depends how you said it, but in Arabic, it's an insult. In our culture, it's just if you call a 22 years old يا طفل, you're insulting him. Even though most of the grown up are treating 30 years old and younger as 5 years old, especially parents, but so I will write in Arabic يا بني, because Tamer characters, when I build him up, he always call everyone kids. Except Alon, of course, except Wahid, but for good reasons. So in Arabic, I never imagine him talks in Arabic, even though I always imagine I give him an Egyptian accent, because the great writer Ahmed al-Katib who made ما وراء الطبيعة and Dr. Rafat Ismail. I love that writer, and he's an Egyptian and his characters speak in Egyptian accents. So the closest thing in literature in Arabic, I imagine he can be living in world of Rafat Ismail actually. But anyway, because I adjust these here, I need to adjust them in here too. So let's go and do that in the dialogue. We open or load the stupid file. Before we do anything, let's save it in here. Then open it again in here, just to avoid the kerfuffles. And number 16 is the one that I updated. So I say kit. And then in Arabic, we and then save again. Let's see which one we need to add more effects. So this one, I must make sure it is a thought, not talking. So let's go to the conversation system and at 17, this one is 1, good. 18, were you interested and excited to get the job? This one is Tamer talking. Correct. Interested, I don't know, but let me read this one better. So here I can scan the text and see stars to make the effects, and it seems there's no stars at all. What the hell? That's it? No effects? Good, I'm done. No? So let me test the cutscene from the beginning. And to be honest, better to keep this video short a little bit to let Ashan, my artist, to watch it and see how I suffer while working and how things work, and at the same time to evaluate the whole thing. So let me move the file and start the conversation from part 1 and see together how the whole thing works. And this should be I should add more effects if they are reasonable. So I'll read the story without the music from the background. And should I make it in Arabic or in English? Let me test it in Arabic. I always test it in English. ابدأ اللعبة. أين هي؟ اللعنة، هل أنا متأخر؟ أو هل هي متأخرة؟ أو هل هي تأخرت؟ تمنيت لو أخذت موقع العمل بدلا من نتقابل. هل هذا حقا ما أريده؟ اللعنة، يجب أن أظهر واثقا ولا سوف يتم رفضي وذلك سيكون محرجا لها ولي. Yeah, maybe when I read it loud I noticed that I could adjust the way how he talks to sound more normal. Like وذلك instead ذلك. Yeah, the chat box size is based on the rectangle, and when I add the thought bubble, I didn't resize it programmatically to fix the actual size that I need to let the thoughts contain the text. But I shifted, which made the calculation is even worse because it goes out of the position. Yes, this is Arabic font. It reads from right to left. And it's written from right to left, and the letters is pronounced from right to left. A lot of non-native speakers get surprised how the whole thing works when they notice that, oh, we don't open the books from the right to left for no reason. لحظة، هل نسيت بعض أوراقي؟ أحتاج تحقق منها الآن. لا، كلها هنا. لحظة، أين اختفت السيارات؟ فجأة أحس بالإرهاق. أعتقد كان المفترض شرب قهوتي الصباحية اليوم، ولكني كنت مستعجلا، أو ممكن أني أرهقت نفسي بالأمس بالبحث. من ذلك الرجل؟ هل كان هو هناك طوال هذا الوقت؟ هل هو من المفترض مقابله؟ هل هو الشخص maybe it will be better in Arabic. أحتاج أقطع الشارع، ومع هذا متى ستنقلب لشارع الخضراء؟ لقد انتظرت طويلا ولا توجد سيارات. هل الكاميرا معطلة؟ ربما يجب أن نستسلم. ايه ملدي. السلام عليكم، هل كنت تنتظرني؟ عذرا، اسمي وائل. كنت أبحث عن صديقتي رؤيا، كان المفترض أنها تنتظرني هنا وتعرفني على رئيسها ربما أسقط أنام هنا. لا داعي للرجوع للمنزل. Yeah, as I said, the chat box should be smaller. So my mistake, and the text should not start from here. So I shifted a lot to fit the box. But oh well. I will fix that later. أنت باحث عن وظيفة تقول لي يا ابني؟ أخيرا قال شيء. اعتقدت أنه أجنبي لو أهلا. هل كنت مهتما ومتحمس للحصول على الوظيفة الجديدة؟ متحمس؟ لا أعلم، ولكن لست متأكد إذا كانت الكلمة هذه تنطبق علي مثل زمان، ولكني كنت أبحث عن الوظيفة العيش كما تعلم. الأطفال هذه الأيام نعم، يجب على الأطفال هذه الأيام اتباع طموحهم وأشياء من هذا القبيل كما تعلم. لم تكن واثقا مما تقول أيها العجوز. انظر من أقصد، هل كان ذلك واضحا؟ ما الذي مؤخرا طوال هذا الوقت؟ Yeah, I need to fix my Arabic. What's make her even in English I cannot talk, I guess. What's made her take that long? What makes her take that long? Did you... this is English. هل كنت تنتظر أحدا؟ تعلم. انسى، لا أعذرني، ولكني أحس بتعب شديد وسوف أذهب من المنزل. لا تفعل ذلك، أقصد انتظر لحظة. أنا عندي لك سؤالا. لسه شخص آخر، تعلم. حسنا، سؤال واحد، ماذا تريد؟ شكرا يا بني. Maybe I should add dots in here and say كنت instead. أنا أتساءل عندك خبرة في تطوير الألعاب؟ يا كنت أتساءل إذا كانت عندك أي خبرة في تطوير الألعاب. كيف علمت أني مطور ألعاب؟ أنت أخبرتني بذلك منذ قليل. لم أفعل ذلك. أنا متأكد أني أخبرتك أني باحث عن وظيفة وحسب. لماذا كنت شاعر بالخجل من ذلك؟ ليس خجلا، ولكن لا أعلم. ولكن لو سألتني لقلت لك المهنة خرقاء ولا معنى لها. لا معنى لها؟ لماذا تقول ذلك؟ لا تحب الألعاب الفيديو؟ مثلا أنت تعلم ألعاب فيديو. Here I'm trying to show that Taver actually have no clue what they are, but he's trying to keep William interest for some hidden agenda. بالطبع أحبها، ولكن هل لها أي فائدة أو معنى لها في العالم؟ أنا معقد. this one should be thinking. Yeah, let's fix that. So let's check the choices. This one, 37. So 37 should be thinking to himself. Bubbles, not to be safe. أتعلم. I didn't read that for William. اللعنة. أنا معاق بجد. لا يستطيع أن يدعني وشأني. كل ما أريد رجوع البيت. أتعلم. Here I should add dots as well. أنا كنت أبحث عن رجل مثلك. تعال معي، أريد أن أريك شيئا مثير للاهتمام. أنا آسف، ولكن لست مهتما. أنا ذهب، مع السلامة. ألم تسمع عن واقع الافتراضي؟ ولم يسمع عنها. لكن بجد من يهتم بذلك؟ التعامل معها معاناة إلا إذا اخترعت بشكل ملائم. لذلك أحتاج أن أريك شيئا، ثق بي سوف يعجبك. And this one should be as well fighting for himself. 43. Save. أثق به. ألم ينظر المرآة مؤخرا؟ ألا يرى ما يلبسه؟ لا سيدي، قلت لك لست مهتما، أنا آسف، ربما في المرة المقبلة. واعتقدت أنك تطمح للعمل تغيير كبير في الصنعة. كما تريد، سوف أبحث عن شخص آخر. حظا موفقا. أي؟ ما الذي قصدته بذلك؟ أنت قلت أن الألعاب لها معنى. لا، هل يعني أن صنعة الترفيه بالكامل لا معنى لها أيضا؟ حكاية القصص، الرقص، الأفلام، المسرح، المجلات، الأخبار الرياضية، الرقص، كل ذلك لا معنى لها. Actually, he mentioned dancing twice to reflect Tamer goofiness personality trait. He like goofy stuff most of the time, especially when he's looking for fun. So dancing is just something he liked to do in weird places and weird times. So he mentioned dancing twice. I made it on purpose. And if I'm going to make it as voice acting, I wish I can, or whoever going to voice act him. I don't think I will be successful as voice actor, but that's why I'm doing this actually, to test the result. So yeah. ولكن هذه الحرف لها تراثها وليس مثل، لأن التاريخ قد تقبلها وصارت معروفة وموثوقة والناس تقبلتها، لذلك أصبحت الحرفة مقبولة، أليس كذلك؟ ألم يحارب الناس التلفاز والقصص المصورة الكوميكس بشراسة ونقدوها في البداية كمان؟ لما تقبلها الناس في وقتنا الحالي؟ ليس هنالك الكثير من الناس من يعلم كيف تطور الألعاب الفيديو وكيف بدت. ما رأيك؟ Yeah, I need to add commas. ما رأيك لو أخذك في رحلة لأريك كيف بدأ كل شيء؟ سوف أكون ممتنا لذلك. And there you go. First act. I believe I don't need cutscenes effects on all of this crap, all of these parts. So actually seems fine. Maybe the characters will change their feeling position, which could be done by using this, by changing these. And I can play the voice acting in here as well. So there you go. 5 hours today. I might work more after this, but I'm already exhausted. It's already 3:30. I was working since 7 a.m. today. I got other things to do, so yeah. Let's not take longer than this. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I will work next hour behind the camera. See you next time.